crucial it's going to be for her as a blocker to be on the right side over there.
That's an ace serve for Una Vijagic, the native of Serbia. And head coach Kelly Sheffield thinks his Badgers can be a really good serving team.
But so far, so good.
4 straight points for the Badgers as Laban with the pass, and Zelenovic, a great dig by the new Wisconsin libero Kristen Simon, a true freshman libero, and that helps lead to a Wisconsin point.
Another crafty shot out of Mimi Collier. I said she was going to do it all.
This is Reagan Burns for Kansas. That was a good serve as well. Long pass over to Collier, and she finds the open floor space. This is Reese Patak, the sophomore middle blocker for Kansas. She is from Prescott, Wisconsin, which is up near the border of Minnesota. Furbringer to Collier, no answer.
But the block for Kansas is doing a really good job staying steady and waiting for her to do that.
2-point Badger lead. A drifting serve by Dalton. Collier goes cross court, puts it in the back row. Her 8th kill. Vijagic gives Kansas a lot of problems on that serve. And she tries to complete the point on the overpass. Wardlow sends it the other way. And a great block by Mimi Collier. She stuffs Jovana Zelenovic.
Mimi Collier did a really good job putting her hands over the net early. That ball was set a little bit tight by Kate.
From Lafayette, Indiana, one town over from Purdue in the Big Ten. Cross-court kill, Mimi Collier. I mean, she's just throwing it in the ocean at this point.
I think they need to put more focus on Mimi Collier and stopping her.
Egan with another blistering serve. Push to the back row, Simon the dig. Egan an off-kilter attack. Dalton sets Patak on the slide. Patak loves that 1-foot attack, and it counts for the Kansas point. Furbringer again. That's Klein, the new setter. Zelenovic is denied again at the pin. So Patak with 4 kills. And Laban serves Collier. Alicia Andrew. Collier the swing on a give and go. Dalton on the slide to Patak. She's blocked, and a point for Wisconsin. She had 4 kills on Friday night, the Wisconsin setter and captain, Charlie Furbringer. Vanderwall had to adjust her approach. Collier dug by Halter. Aims a tip. Furbringer to the back row. Egan off the block. Point Wisconsin.
That's really high-level volleyball right there by the Badgers. Such a good job of Charlie Furbringer to realize the chaos that was happening on her side of the court. So many.
Sheffield thinks he's got 7, but still working out the kinks early in the season. From the back row, Vijagic. That was touched. Point Badgers. Furbringer, back row for Collier. Automatic. Texas serves up 3. Mimi Collier on the left side, dug by Halter. Egan won the joust, but Texas keeps it alive. Free ball for Wisconsin. Here's Collier. Off high hands, what a dig by Gary. Kept out of the net by Texas. From the back row, Vijagic smokes it. Point Wisconsin. And had 2 aces in her Texas debut on Friday night. Collier comes flying in and hammers it.
Yeah, you'd think just early season jitters and stuff, but these are just unforced errors.
Hayden Bones to serve for UC Davis. Furbringer will take it herself to no looker. In the loss on Sunday to Texas, 6 already here. Furbringer sets up Collier. Boom goes the dynamite, and good night on set 1.
Went for the little touch play. There's not a lot of room in the middle of that court. Would have liked you to just go all out at it.
Hayden Bones to serve. It's Mimi Collier laying down the hammer. Too much heat.
2 unbelievable sets we've been on hand for so far.
And just like that, it finds the far sideline as Dan Connor.
Keeping this Aggie team in the second set.
Hannah Bones to serve. It's Furbringer. Over to Quest. She's stood up at the Aggie defense. Furbringer over to Collier this time, and great placement from Mimi Collier on the back line.
Yeah, it was a little more like it there from Jade Light, retaking her game high 13 kills.
Furbringer to Collier off of Dunnigan.
Milwaukee. Furbringer sets again for Collier. Point Wisconsin. As now Grace Egan with the topspin serve and an ace. Saw her flash that a little bit at the Kohl Center. Topspin serve again, places it in the back corner.
Earlier this season against UC Davis, that the Aggies were able to capitalize off of those serving errors and took their second set into extra points.
Schmitz just has to pop this one over. Furbringer with the pancake. Egan similarly keeps this one alive for Milwaukee. Now it's Andrew out of the middle. Point Wisconsin, all square at 11 again. Goes with the topspin serve again. Off the tape. And an overpass kill again by Alicia Andrew. Will check in for Wisconsin.
And the Panthers, despite not having a win in the season, back row hit from Egan, another kill on the night. Service errors allowing the other team to capitalize and go on runs of their own.
Furbringer sets for Egan, who just has to push this one over. Goba now sets, tries to get that one over the block, does shuts. From the back row, Mimi Collier terminates. Point Wisconsin as Wardlow approaches the service line. Wardlow gets that one to Furbringer. Now Quest over the top. Swing out of the back. Wardlow, a diving dig. Collier from the back line. Point Wisconsin.
Her 16th kill of the night.
Got big hands in front of her right now.
Collier from the back row. And the second set belongs to Wisconsin.
Grasp of the game. You kind of know all aspects, and you got to know where everybody is a little bit at all times. So definitely think setters make good coaches.
That point for Grace Egan.
Deep float, it's a nice one. Florida still in it. Bird throws in the tip, Booth denies it. It's still going. Here's Furbringer. Out to Collier in the back row. Fitting end to this one. Mimi Collier gets a season high 27 kills, and Wisconsin takes it all.
Their fingerprints over this match in the Big Ten opener. Swing blocked by Booth. Bolin tries for the center dump, kept alive by Warren. Furbringer to the back row. Collier, point Wisconsin. Back row attack strikes again for the Badgers.
Led by Kristen Simon with 94, but you're right, it's been very well spread about, but here's a big block by Alicia Andrew.
Large margin of a clip compared to the Hawkeyes so far today.
Amaral with the block. Big swing and a kill from Madison Quest.
100, and she's doing it with some authority. I definitely expect to see Penn Phelan keep going back to her.
Collier absolutely plants that ball. Of his first coaching win, he picks up his 600th coaching win and is going after 601 tonight against Illinois. Kristen Simon, great dig on the line. Collier puts it away, and as you have been saying multiple times tonight, Elena, it's
Natalie Wardlow in as a serving sub, as she has been for most of the season, sends this one away. Set to the left side for Demetrician, and she's blocked. Addie Horner on that one.
And getting up her rack and kills.
Vajagic to serve. The right side, there's Johnson. She's blocked by Mimi Collier. Una Vajagic at the service line. Badgers trying to get to the red zone. That'll get them 1 point closer. There's Carter Booth with the block. Horner listed as a setter and a right side, so that physicality at the net is something that she can bring to the table. Swing by Jacobs over the top of the block. There's Chan to keep it up in the air. Bump set from Horner. Collier from the 10-foot line. Burke back to Jacobs, the power tip. Chan diving for the dig. Collier. Another diving dig on the other side by Cochran. Out of the back, there's Demetrician. Bump set for Simon. Off the top of the block is Mimi Collier. Hits the Badgers to 23. A lot of connections at Miracosta on the floor today. Swing from Vajagic. Point Wisconsin.
Overpass. Oh, Vajagic got it. Chance for Wisconsin to steal one here. Nearly did. Popped up somehow. Big touch from Nathan. In the middle, Booth. Great defense from Penn State again. Collier got to it. West, tip. And Martin sends it out. What a rally. And one of the best hitters in the nation, Mimi Collier, will serve it away. Cleans up on the backside. Horner, far side, Vajagic.
From Wisconsin, Booth going on the slide and using Collier out of the back row. Not able to use it as all of a sudden you see Horner working with the setter dump.
Right now, and they have been on their feet for a while. Collier. Kennedy's second dig this set. Push down. Warren flies for it. Collier again. Ends the set. A Mimi meteor to put Wisconsin up by 2.
It's going to be exciting to see that come in. And then UCLA, kind of the same thing, right? Set the right set. Kate Duffy is going to have to be on lock mentally and aware of who's front row for Wisconsin. Most notably, 6'7" Carter Booth on the other side of the net. So
on the road against Ohio State and Penn State, dropped their next 2 matches in a 5-set heartbreaker to Purdue and then Indiana. Bounced back, beat Minnesota and USC last week. So they've won 2 and lost 2 and then won 2 again. And Kat Lutz, the junior from Del Mar, California, serves. Andrew with the pass to Horner. This is Collier off the block, punched up by Quest, and Collier in the middle. What a dig by Lutz, but not enough on it. Point Wisconsin. USC head coach Brad Keller has a deep bench, not afraid to change his rotation mid-match. Verbeest with the dig. Andrew tries to clean up the overpass. Horner dumps it, and it's dug by Trubant. Tight to the net again. Horner swats it over. USC just hanging on for dear life. Warren flies in to keep the ball up. Now an overpass offered to USC. Foul Marina, a roller dug by Warren. Vajagic down on USC side of the net. 8 service errors in the first set, none since. And that continues. Good serve for Thomas Nathan. Collier dug by Deckard. It's an overpass. Simon sets up Egan. Bad pass. Vajagic the dig. Egan the swing. Deckard is digging everything for USC. Simon with the answer. Booth. Not even Deckard could keep that one off the deck.
And that's tough. That's one of those experience, that tactical thing that you can't teach a young roster, right? Hey, we had a great dig to kill conversion there. Don't go back and miss your serve.
Collier from the back row. That's where she is perhaps her most lethal. Kamaya Gibson with the serve. Tight to the net. Horner keeps it on Wisconsin side. It does go over. Collier on the run. Asbrook the dig. Big swing by Tuman. 2 setters on the floor. Tuman gets another crack at it. The up by Simon, and the overpass cleaned up by Castle, but Simon dug it. This is a great point here. And Webker is blocked point, Wisconsin. Sarah Fanowska. Match point, Wisconsin. Wardlow the dig on Castle. Gauthier, a great dig on Collier. Hasbrook, sensational dig. Hasbrook, another dig. Joust at the net. Collier. Webker. Collier again. Gauthier a dig. No one home for Ohio State. And Wisconsin takes care of business on the road.
Down 2 sets to nothing, but Minnesota going nowhere. Collier cut shot cross court, buries it on the line.
Look at the numbers from today. Minnesota 7 aces, 12 errors. Wisconsin though just 3 aces and pretty high error from the end line with 10.
Back row, Collier, she splits the back row for the kill. Both meetings last year went 5 sets, and they were both great. Minnesota's hoping it goes to 5 again tonight. Hansen from the 10-foot line. Horner goes to Booth out of the middle. She's turned back. Collier from the back row, snaps it through the back row defenders. 5.
5th ace of the night.
Collier snaps it cross court. That was powerful.
With milliseconds to spare as well. Schneider with the serve. Dug out. Farbringer. Collier. Another kill. She's done quite a lot so far. 20 kills, 4 digs, 1 block. Goes for the serve now. Schneider with the dig. Far side. Mumchular trying to tool the block, sent back. Barger. Mumchular again. Roll shot this time. Popped up by Warren. Schneider with a dig. Miraculous. Sent to the back line from Hold'em. Farbringer. Far side. Viagic. What a volley. Back to Viagic one more time. Over the blockers. Spartans had a chance, but they couldn't keep it going. 24-23. Wisconsin with a hard-fought point.
Amount of heat Hernandez put on that one.
That one went off the net. Nicely done by Egan to stay with it. Back row attack by Viagic. Long pass to Aguayo. Hernandez able to knock it to Kirsch, who puts it over the net. Kirsch had an incredible sequence last night, as not able to handle that. 9th tie, first time though since it was tied at 11. Now it's a race to 2 straight for one of these teams to get a first set win. Back row attack, Collier. And Wisconsin is going to be the team that gets the first set point.
Got a little bit of a campfire going.
Avery Hernandez the serve. Simon on the serve receive. Furbringer the slide with Andrew. Furbringer was back row attack, Collier. And Mimi Collier with her 12th kill. Grace Egan the serve. DeBoer. Egan pops it in the air. Furbringer dumps it. And Charlie Furbringer.
Egan serving now, another player for the Badgers who missed about a month with a knee injury right at the start of Big Ten play. She's worked her way back into midseason form and is playing fabulous defense for Wisconsin, getting her offense going here early. From the back row, Mimi Collier doing what she does best.
I mean, she proved it right there. She's getting better at it.
Great short serve by Grace Heaney. No answer for Mimi Collier out of the back row. Planted for a Wisconsin point, 21-12.
Experience, but it's also just due to the fact you got Furbringer back is why they look so great.
Yeah, it's been great to have her back as she gets the block and puts her hand over her mouth in shock.
Speaking of which.
Yeah, an interesting thing about 2012, that was the last time that Kelly Sheffield wasn't the head coach of Wisconsin, so.
Seems like he's got the Cats' number as we begin play in Evanston. Wisconsin in red, Northwestern in white. First pop-up by Aya El Nadi goes over, and here's Carter Booth off of a weak slide, just managing to find it over the net. Rylan Reed from the back row gets blocked by Booth, and Wisconsin opens up the scoring.